Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Starbound. We are back after a long hiatus of 2 weeks that was unbearable for most of you. But for the rest of you, you didn't even notice we were gone. Isn't that right, Garak?
Welcome to Sleepybound.
Sleepybound, where we fall asleep and I have a pirate eye. How's it going?
Yeah, so as a present to all the people who were waiting on Starbound forever, they've finally gotten to the point where they're saying no more character wipes, so we've started again. And, you know, we're about like 15 minutes in, and we've got an airship!
Yeah, we got an airship. We found a chain going from the ground up, so we built up and found an airship, and we cleaned it out of all the enemies except the naturally spawning ones.
Of all the refuse.
But we're about, wow, I can't hit this thing. We're about where we were.
It's immortal, run!
Oh dear.
Oh no, I killed it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, we're about where we were at when we last left off. So we caught back up, and yeah, can we actually use the airship? No. And we don't want to hit the propellers because they instantly kill you, as you found out.
Yeah, as I violently discovered.
But it took us like 30 minutes to clear this place out of enemies because they were very difficult. And I got an eye patch, and I have a scroll on my back. And you stole the rest of the loot, all of it.
I stole it. You only stole the eye patch. All the cool stuff. I just stole the cabin.
I actually relinquished the cabin to you, if I recall correctly.
Relinquished? I called it. I went up there and I was like,
I said, hey, you can have it.
Yeah, because I called it. You can't give me something that I already claimed ownership of.
No. I picked up the eye patch, we killed the big boss chick, and then I was like, you can have like the cabin if you want.
No, we saw the map, and I was like, I claim this cabin and everything in it. And you were like, fine, that's cool.
Look, he's
such
a thief, he's even trying to claim credit for me giving him that.
That is not, I'm not claiming credit. I'm telling you that I just claimed the cabin. You didn't magnanimously bestow it upon me.
I bestowed it with all the authority that I carry from the queen herself.
From the queen.
Yeah, dude, you can't deny that. That's power right there.
Except that it's not.
So the queen is in power. Oh, all the British, they are super angry with you right now.
Look, I will have an argument any day of the week with any British person that says that monarchy is a good idea.
Oh, it's a terrible idea. Oh, trust me, I'm not supporting it. I'm just saying they're offended. Can't believe you just alienated like our second highest demographic.
All four of them.
Oh, actually. It's around about 2,000.
Don't correct me.
It's a pretty significant number.
It's funnier if we pretend nobody likes us.
Well, everybody does like us, though. I mean,
that's why you pretend that nobody does.
It's really my dulcet tones and my puppy dog eyes. The women, they can't not stop.
Nobody's ever seen your eyes.
That's because I have none.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Why do you think I wear an eye patch? Just to really throw people off my scent.
Are you in the trenches down here?
Yeah, we need to start collecting the... That's what I was going to go to. I don't know how we got talking about the queen. Anyways, our goal... our goal is to get more coal and move planets, because this planet is a hellhole.
It is!
We found out.
I was literally just about to call it a hellhole.
I mean, I'm literally in a cave walking on piles of bones. Not to mention the fact that they have not seen the crazy amounts of poison rain that happen during the day.
It just rains death on us, literally.
It's terrible.
We were trying to devise like torture devices where like we encased small animals and sentient beings inside the outside of any like normal area in just like a pit, and then just hope that the acid rain would fall onto them and kill them.
Hey, and it worked too.
It did work.
Oh crap, I might die because of poison. Please tell me I have plant things. I do. Give me that bandage.
Smooth.
That was close. Man, I'm like uber MLG here. It's my... Ooh, as I step right back into poison. Shut up, I meant to do that. Remaining humble. I want to show you guys that I'm not perfect. Also, where did you go?
I just fell down the shaft. You're above me.
Shaft? Okay, well, let me work my way down to you. I'm gonna pick some of the stuff up that I keep finding. Did you ever make a golden pickaxe? Yeah?
No, I needed pixels, I think.
Yeah, see, that's kind of my thing right now, is I could make a platinum one, but I need 800 pixels. I have almost 300. It's like, it sucks. It's also very difficult to keep your pixels when you constantly are dying, but there are some changes that we've noticed since coming back. I mean, we took a 2-week hiatus, but during that 2 weeks, neither of us played the game either, and there were some updates here and there, but it appears that falling damage is lower and the amount of pixels you lose upon death seems lower, at least to me. I could be totally nuts there.
I definitely think the falling damage is lower.
Yeah, because I fell like 300 feet once and it was fine.
But I never kept track of pixels. Like, I didn't even realize that you lost pixels until like the 50th death.
Yeah.
I had, and I was like, oh, I was like, what's the penalty for dying? Nothing? That's awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Oh, speaking of dying, they have also added hardcore and
permadeath.
And hard mode? Yeah. And permadeath, that's it.
Yeah, permadeath mode. Where if you lose your character.
Which after all of the talking of roguelikes we've had over the past, few episodes actually, we should probably maybe consider that. Although that would be a very short series.
Yeah, it would.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, I just fell to my death. Well, thanks for coming.
I was worried the Diablo series was gonna be like that way back when. Link to the Diablo series in the description.
I might do that actually, because good segue. Reaper of Souls is almost here, and you and I have both pre-ordered the collector's edition.
Guess I just pre-ordered the collector's edition. These guys.
These awesome guys. Wow, this guy spews blocks out of his bum. Yeah, so collector's edition, which is really nice. So I'm excited to get in on that.
Can't even use half the stuff in it, but I'm like, Reaper Souls.
You're like, I don't own StarCraft, I don't play Warcraft anymore, but I'm boned.
I don't do any of these things. I guess maybe I could like sell them on eBay or something eventually later.
It's account bound, so you can't, unfortunately.
Oh,
I know. The worst part is they don't even have anything for Hearthstone in there. And I'm like, oh, Hearthstone.
Yeah, I know. And I would totally use the stuff for Hearthstone if there was stuff in there for it, but...
Like a Deckard Cain card.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He makes everybody stay a while and listen. Everybody on the board for his while he's out gets stunned at the beginning of their turn. Or something like that. I don't know.
Does 10,000 damage to every minion on the board.
That would be the what we call the bad story card, which it's Leah turning into Diablo.
Spoilers for Diablo 3.
Yeah, it's been over a year. They can figure it out. I'm under attack. Oh, it's pooping sand on me. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool.
That's not cool, buddy.
It literally hung over the edge and started pooping sand at me. I was trying to get those diamonds there. Speaking of diamonds, because I remember what I say, and I have evidence of saying it, you get the first diamond pickaxe. Due to my graciousness that I've once again bestowed.
Your power again bestowed upon you. by the queen.
See this bastard?
Wow, he is. I guess he's like technically just digging it out. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah,
ow.
of course he is, but it looks like he's pooping.
Jeez.
Like both use our bandages. Great.
So, welcome back to Mining the Simulator. How are you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. You know what's funny is that DayZ series that I said I was going to start totally hasn't started yet because I've been waiting for them to improve performance of the game.
Yeah.
Because I have standards. I know a lot of people do videos of the game and they're all like 20 frames per second. And on YouTube, it's not that big of a difference. It's hard to notice, but it sucks when you're playing. So I'm like, nope, that's not going to happen. I'm going to wait for performance to increase before I start that series. Although the Kerbal stuff that I started is going really well, because it has been 2 weeks since we've talked about that. Ish. 3 weeks? I think it's been 3 weeks. Because we took 2 weeks off. That means it's been 3. Wow. We haven't seen these people in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Man.
We've been gone for kind of a long time.
I know. And I feel really bad for it. And we went to record one night, and I had Dragon Age on one of my hard drives, and I didn't have any space to record with, so I was kind of boned there. So we canceled recording because it was like almost midnight for you. And you're like, I gotta work in the morning. I'm a giant vagina.
Yes, those are that's some highly quoted material you've presented. Unarguable
Actually,
facts.
I think, to be honest, to give you the benefit of the doubt, I'm the one that said, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to wait for another hour while this all transfers to a different hard drive. So, yeah, I was being the giant vagina.
I think that was the day that I had a conference call that went extra long at work.
It was, and that's why you were tired.
I was tired, but I wasn't mad. Like, at first I was mad because I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. It's going to be a lot of work to do. But it was with New Zealand. So, like, I got on the phone, and the guy talking to me is in this, like, really pleasant New Zealand accent. So he's explaining the problem. I'm like, oh, this is delightful.
You can talk to me all night. Hey, you want to, like, come over later and just, like, talk me to bed?
Yeah, just read.
Sounds great.
Just read me a story real quick and just help me fall asleep.
Doesn't even need to read you a story. You could just bust out, like, a dictionary and start reading definitions of words. And you'd be like, oh, this is nice.
This is so pleasant.
This is great. Okay, well, that's a good segue into saying that I, over the past couple weeks, have started playing PlanetSide again. Specifically running with Nightmare Battalion on our server, the Masterson server. And they've been a lot of fun to play with, but they have a lot of Australians, and they like to lead the platoons. And when they give orders, most of the time, I no questions asked, I will follow them. Because I'm just like, that's a terrible idea, but I trust your voice. Yeah. Just speak to me more. Not that that's a weird thing or anything.
But yeah, it definitely just made me, that whole conference call made me tired, where I was just so, like, pleased to listen to this guy explain his problem and, you know, his New Zealand accent. I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, it is really nice, people with accents.
I was like, I can't even be mad. I just, thank you.
Okay, this is kind of a weird, like, mental thing to ask, but is it weird to think that we have an accent to everybody else, but to us, we talk, like, this is the way people should talk?
You probably could have phrased that better, but the meaning that I'm gleaning here is that, do you think to everyone else we sound strange because our accent is, like, just our plain American English one?
Is the American accent, which sounds very douchey?
You know, I don't know. It's kind of weird too, because our English is generally the standard world English, you know?
Yeah.
So when, like, people in other nations have to learn English, it's not British English they're learning. They're not learning, like, wanka and, you know, all that stuff. They're learning American English.
Or are they? I present to you South Africa.
Yeah,
take it or leave it.
South Africa was colonized by the British. Doesn't really count. It's like saying people in India.
So was America. How does that make any sense?
Well, because we... You know what, actually, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I heard that our accent was actually, like, the original English accent. So, like, when, you know, our ancestors and all the founding fathers and stuff, they talk almost the same way we do, without, like, the smarmy British accent.
Wow.
And the British accent that we know came to be as like a way to separate like upper class and lower class during like the Industrial Revolution kind of stuff.
I don't know if there's any truth to that at all, but it's very interesting.
That's what I mean, is that like I have no verifiable evidence to prove any part of that conjecture, but I would like to think that it's true because it would make a lot of sense. Because, I mean, you know, if everybody came over here and they were, like, straight up British, like, where did it all go? You know, you think, like, some relic of the British English they had would have survived, you know, just
I'll tell you where it all went.
years that it took for us to become...
America, man. We kicked them out of here, and we don't want any of their crap.
We, like, co-opted, like, a lot of their ideas and everything else.
Shut up. The English muffin was our idea.
English muffin. And French fries.
French toast, also our idea. French fries, our idea.
All us. We invented everything.